welcome back to another episode of Guitar Talk with Todd here at Todd Beebe Music. Thank you so much for checking in and joining me today. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. You know I appreciate it, and thank you so much for all of you that are on board with me and already do subscribe. Love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you being on board with me, so thank you so much. Today we have another awesome guitar review. This is a 2002 Heritage H-150 special right out of the Kalamazoo, Michigan factory there at Heritage Guitar. I got all my videos and playlists, so please check out the Heritage Guitar list down below. There's tons of Heritage stuff we've had on here. A private owner brought this one in today. We always love checking out Heritage stuff. This has a lot of the great appointments on it that you would expect from a 2002 maple top, mahogany body, the Heritage silkscreen logo, Grover tuners, which are always awesome, the classic Heritage truss rod cover that we all know and love, rosewood fingerboard, dot inlays on here, not trapezoid. That was one of the things that they did on the H-150 special. If you get an H-150 in 2023 when this is being recorded, or all through the years, a standard H-150 production model usually had the trapezoid inlays on here. The specials had the dot inlays. Some people like that, some people don't. It's different. I'm all about anything that's different, so it's cool to see you can't get this feature anymore on an H-150, but in 2002, which is what this is, you definitely could. Gorgeous maple top there with flame on it, Schaller hardware and Schaller humbucking pickups. You can always tell Schaller pickups when you've got the two sets of adjustment screws on each side. That's usually a dead giveaway that you've got Schallers in there, unless of course they've been swapped out. Quick change stop bar tailpiece here, or quick change tailpiece I should just say, and the Schaller roller bridge, classic Heritage pick guard, 2-volume, 2-tone controls there, all the stuff you would expect out of a Heritage from 2002. Like I said, the thing that kind of makes this a little bit different is the dot inlays, of course. But these some people love Schaller pickups. Some people can't stand them. I know a lot of people that don't. I've never had a problem with them. I've actually liked them a lot. These humbucking pickups just sound great in here. They have a nice crystal clear but still bassy response to them. Very, very responsive, but yet, like I said, it's got that great bottom end to it too. Yeah, just great sound of the cleaner tones there, even if you're doing more like lead type of stuff, it's a little bit cleaner. yeah, so just great stuff. Of course, you've got the classic humbucker tone when we crank this up too. Get a little bit more, you know, drive out of it, of course. Just everything you would want out of a humbucker you got right here. Yeah, just awesome stuff. Let's check this out in the case. What am I saying? Let's check this out in the case and get some close-ups of this beautiful H-150 special here from Heritage Guitar in Kalamazoo, Michigan in the year 2002. Let's check it out. Here we go. Okay, so here is the case for the 2002 Heritage H-150. Definitely period correct with the heritage on there. We've had these cases on the show many times. Again, scroll through my playlist below that says Heritage Guitars, and you'll see a ton of these. But that is definitely the original case and period correct for this model. So let's open her up here and take a look. There she is. This definitely has been around the block a little bit. It's not a immaculate guitar by any means. It's got its fair share of nicks and scratches on it. And, you know, but to be expected, it is a 2002. So this thing is 21 years old as of this year. This is being recorded in 2023. So not too bad a shape for, you know, considering its age. But getting right in here, beautiful sunburst. Let's just get a shot of that one more time. That's a nice, kind of unique sunburst. Not too bright, not really what you'd call a tobacco burst either, but definitely darker. Got the darker edges here. I like this. It's very unique looking. Three-way toggle switch with the black tip. And I almost got to wonder if that's been replaced at some point, but to my knowledge it is original, and we've talked about this before on this show. Heritage would do that a lot back in the day, which I loved. These days things are a lot more automated. I'm not saying that's better or worse. I'm just saying back in the day around 2002, which is what this is, they would do things like, you know, I'm just creating a scenario here. I'm not saying this is actually what happened, but say they ran out of cream switch tip covers for the day. They just be like, throw this black one on there. Yeah, it looks good. It matches. All right, good. Send it out the door. That type of thing. And I love that. I just love, gives each guitar character. And I love that about the old heritage stuff. But anyway, getting in here, close up, we got those Schaller humbucking pickups. Like I said, you can always tell Schallers by the 2 adjustment screws on each side. That's usually a dead giveaway for that. So the other thing you can always guarantee you'll see, and I've mentioned this before on this show, is you'll have like a cracked pickup ring there that around this time, this is 2002 again, and it was the plastic that Schaller was using or whatever. Almost every guitar I've seen from this time period with Schaller pickups has that cracked right there in the plastic on the pickup ring. And it's almost to the point where if I see a guitar this age and it doesn't have that, I'm thinking either it's been replaced or something like that, because that's almost like a telltale sign that it's real. that you have that crack in the pickup ring, because every single one I've seen pretty much has that. In fact, again, scroll through my playlist below and you'll see more heritage guitars from around this time period that have the same thing. So it's pretty interesting to kind of point out. A couple of Schaller hardware pieces here. We've got the quick change tailpiece that just, pops up there. The ball end goes right in and off you go. You don't have to go through the back here like you traditionally would on a, stop bar tailpiece that you'd have on Gibson or Heritage that you'll see more commonly. I always love these. I always love to mention my friend renwall. This is basically a rip off. I guess I'll just say the word of his TP6, but without the tuners. The TP6 does the same thing. This is basically Schaller's version of that without the tuners. So that's called the quick change tailpiece. And then this is the Schaller roller bridge. We've had these on before as well. And the way that works, you've got the saddle right there that the string sits in. And you can intonate this forward or backward, but then you can also roll this to the left or the right. So you can line it right up with the string position on whichever guitar you go to put this on. So say you put this on a new guitar or swapped it out on a guitar that needed a replacement bridge, you wouldn't have to notch out the bridge or anything like that to get the strings to line up like you would on a tunematic bridge. These rollers just roll to the left or right and match right up with the strings, however they're going to go across the bridge on that particular guitar. So I always thought those were pretty cool too. And that's all Schaller stuff right there. I got the 2 humbucking pickups, the Schaller roller bridge, and the quick change tailpiece. So all Schaller stuff there, which in 2002 Heritage was using BIGTIME, the classic Heritage pickguard there, and the amber 2-volume, 2-tone controls on that maple top, just looking awesome. Rosewood fingerboard going up the neck here. Like we said, we have dot inlays instead of trapezoid, which is something they did on the H-150 Special, which is what this model was called. If you get an H-150 nowadays, or, traditionally you would have the trapezoid inlays on most of your H-150s you see. So this does make it pretty unique. There's the Heritage headstock there. Nothing really different going on. We got the Heritage silkscreen logo and the classic Heritage truss rod cover that you have seen a million times on a bunch of Heritage guitars we've had on this show. Grover tuners on here. Let's flip this over and take a look at those and the rest of the back of the guitar. Okay, so there's the Grover tuners on the back there. You can never go wrong with Grovers, and that's just, if there's anything you want on the guitar for tuners, that's them right there. Those are just beautiful, and they will probably last a lifetime and then some. Back of the neck there does have its nicks and scratches on it. Again, for a 2002, this is not immaculate at all. The back's got some wear on it, as you would expect. Up here, we've got quite a bit of wear off of the back there with the wood coming through. But again, this has been played and passed around to a few different owners, and it is a player's guitar, so it's got character, and we love that. And there's a classic shot there of the back with the cavity control for both the 3-way toggle and the 2-volume and 2-tone controls. Let's flip this over, get a look at the output jack. I'm going to take a look at that exposed wood on the top a little bit closer too. Okay, so first let's take a look at that exposed wood. That's just pretty cool, actually. That's worn off. That's all player wear right there. And again, in 2023, when this is being recorded, people are paying to have that relic job like that. But that's not Murphy Lab or anything else lab. That's played in a bar lab. That's the real deal right there. That yellow binding is just looking awesome too on this thing. Dunlop style strap locks right there, which I've been told are original. So those were put on at the Heritage factory as well. And like we always say, it doesn't matter to us one way or the other, because we are powered by Straptight on this show. A Straptight will go right over that. and hold your strap in place. Stop dropping your guitar, stop altering your guitar, throw on a Straptight, and you are done. So check them out at straptight.com. We love our friends at Straptight. We always use them on all the guitars featured on this show, and especially whenever I'm gigging. So check them out. All right, let's flip this over and get a look at that output jack on the other side like we always do. Okay, so interesting stuff here. We're talking about that black switch tip on the three-way toggle switch. You would expect maybe a black, you would expect maybe a cream colored, not black, cover here on the output jack, but that is black as well. So, you know, who knows what was going on there, but I do believe this is all original stuff. I don't think anybody would swap that out. So again, that was something you would see Heritage do, where they'd kind of mix up black and cream. And again, not really going on so much in 2023. Everything's a lot more automated. And again, I'm not saying that's good or bad, just a little bit different way of running things that they're doing over there at Heritage in 2023. Like I said, you can see the little nicks and stuff here and there that you would expect on this guitar. But that yellow binding just looking awesome. Okay, let's get one more full case shot here. Okay, one more time, the full case shot here, the 2002 Heritage H-150 in dark sunburst there, the H-150 Special, I should say, which they do not make anymore. This is a beautiful 2002 example made by Heritage right out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Okay, friends, so there she is. Let's take her for a test drive and check this tone machine out. Like I said, we've got Schaller, everything in here in the way of hardware except for the Grover tuners. As far as the pickups go, we definitely have Schaller humbuckers in here, and these just sound fantastic. Let's take this for a test drive and see how it sounds. Here we go. friends, so there she is, the 2002 Sunburst H-150 special here from Heritage Guitar in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Like I always say, Heritage is still going strong today in 2023 when this is being recorded, under a little bit different ownership than they were, but still putting out great stuff right there at the factory in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So check them out, Heritage Guitar. Like I said, check out below my playlist that says Heritage Guitars, and tons of them on there, and we plan on having many more. We love our heritage stuff around here. So thank you so much to the private owner who brought this one in today for a setup and letting us do a review on it. Thank you all for checking in. Please comment below. Let me know what you think of Heritage. Do you have one? Do you want one? Have you played one? Do you love them? What do you think of the Schaller pickups versus something like maybe, you know, Seymourduncan, which Heritage uses more, you know, in modern times. They have throughout the years for a long time as well. But Schaller was a big part of Heritage right up through about the mid-2000s. And then that's when you started to see even more Seymourduncan and that type of thing being used. But let me know what you think of Schaller compared to other stuff. I've always loved Schaller stuff. I think it sounds great. Plays well. I love the hardware, so I've never had any complaint about them. But comment below, let me know what you think. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. You know I appreciate it, and I appreciate each and every one of you who already do subscribe to this channel, so thank you so much for being on board with me. Find me on Facebook at toddbeebe music, and we will see you all again. Thanks so much for checking in and joining me today. Stay safe and love your dogs. Take care.